refers to the source of everything in the universe and the universal law in which everything continuously goes through cycles of creation and destruction. Pumse Taegeuk symbolizes the root principle of universal philosophy and is constructed by applying the truth inherent in Taegeuk's yin and yang principles. Taegeuk Sajang stands for Jin of the 8 trigrams and symbolizes thunder, which represents great strength and majesty. Taegeuk Sajang is an intermediate stage Pumse designed for students to really start learning the basics of Taekwondo. Taegeuk Sajang is composed of successive kicks and body twists that require the balancing of the body, which help you improve your sense of balance while moving. We will now take a look at the Pumse of Taegeuk Sajang. Taegeuk Sajang consists of 5 key moves, namely 손날 고들어 맞기, 편손끝 세워 지르기, 제비품 앉히기, 옆차기, and 등주먹 앞치기. These are the 5 key moves of Taegeuk Sajang. We will now take a closer look at each of the key moves of Taegeuk Sajang. 손날 고들어 맞기 is a technique of defending using 2 hands, where the supporting hand assists when performing 손날 바깥 맞기. The hand defending the torso should be placed at the solar plexus level, while the supporting hand should be placed at the elbow level of the defending arm. The elbow of the supporting arm should be placed where it crosses the center line. The space between the outer wrist of the supporting arm and the torso should be about 1 hand blade, and the elbow should be placed naturally close to the torso. Be careful not to let the elbow rise due to the opening of the armpit of the supporting arm. 편손끝 세워 지르기 is a technique to pierce an opponent's pressure points using the tip of your hand. This has the effect of concentrating force in one place with high pressure as the area of contact with an opponent is small. You can prevent injuries and concentrate your force by placing the index, middle, and the ring finger together in a straight line. Be careful not to let your wrist bend when performing jirugi. 제비품 앉히기 is a technique that uses 손날 얼굴 맞기 and 손날 앉히기 at the same time. Perform the preparatory move by placing the left hand in front of the torso and the wrist of the right hand above the shoulder. Remove unnecessary force. Tilt the body about 45 degrees and then simultaneously perform 왼손날 얼굴 맞기 and 오른손날 앉히기. The right hand should be placed at the neck level, with the elbows slightly bent. The hand that performed 앉히기 should be placed at the crossing with the center line in front, and your torso should stand straight. Be careful not to lose balance or let your torso swerve to the right due to excessive twisting. 옆차기 is a technique to kick a front target sideways using a foot blade or rear sole. The kicking leg should be raised higher than the supporting knee above the waist. Bend your knee, twist your pelvis, and straighten your leg to kick. Twist the heel of the supporting leg to face the direction of the kick. Your shoulder, hips, and heel should form a straight line. Be careful not to let the heel of your supporting leg twist too early in the direction of the kick. All moves should be performed in one succession without interruption. I will show you in one quick motion by connecting them with the 옆차기 technique. 등주먹 앞치기 is a technique used to strike an opponent's face in front of you with the back of the fist. Your arms should cross at the solar plexus level, and the striking fist should pass under the supporting arm, making an arc. The back of the fist should be at the philtrum level, along the center line when seen from the front. Be careful not to let the elbow of the striking arm point outward. These are the 5 key moves of Taegeuk Sajang. We will now look at the moves in succession, connecting each move. The key moves of Taegeuk Sajang first part consist of 왼 손날 거들어맞기, 오른 편손끝 세워 찌르기, 오른 손날 거들어맞기, and 왼 편손끝 세워 찌르기. Shift your weight to your right foot while performing 왼 손날 거들어맞기. Your left hand should prepare for 바탕손 눌러맞기 and pull your supporting hand to your waist. Then perform 눌러맞기 with your left hand while setting your right foot forward, and 편손끝 세워 찌르기 with your right hand at the same time. The right elbow should lightly touch the back of your left hand when performing 찌르기. Cautions for Taegeuk Sajang. First part, taking a closer look. Be careful not to let the right foot draw an arc when turning around to set your foot during 오른 앞굽이. We will now practice the moves of Taegeuk Sajang, first part in succession while watching the video. The key moves of Taegeuk Sajang, second part, consist of 오른 제비품 안치기, 오른 앞차기, and 왼 지르기, 왼 옆차기, 오른 옆차기, and 오른 손날 거들어맞기. After performing 왼 옆차기, take one step forward with the kicking foot, then connect to 오른 옆차기. After performing 오른 옆차기, bend the knee and prepare for the 거들어맞기 move. Then, set your right foot and perform 손날 거들어맞기 at the same time. We will now practice the moves of Taegeuk Sajang second part in succession slowly while watching the video. The key moves of Taegeuk Sajang third part consist of 왼 바깥 맞기, 오른 앞차기, and 오른 안 맞기, 오른 바깥 맞기, 왼 앞차기, and 왼 안 맞기, 오른 제비품 안치기, 오른 앞차기, and 오른 등주먹 앞치기. When turning around to set your foot with 오른 뒷굽이 and 왼 바깥 맞기 during the previous move, shift your weight to your right foot and use your sole to turn and transition to 오른 뒷굽이. Cautions for Taegeuk Sajang, third part, taking a closer look. Be careful not to twist your upper body excessively when performing 안맞기. We will now practice the moves of Taegeuk Sajang, third part, in succession while watching the video. The key moves of Taegeuk Sajang 4th part consist of wen anmaki, oren jirigi, oren anmaki, wen jirigi, wen anmaki, and double jirigi, oren anmaki, and double jirigi. When setting your foot after performing oren jirigi and turning around, shift your weight to your left foot and use the sole of your left foot to spin your torso clockwise. Make the preparatory anmaki move with the right arm. Complete doratiki, then perform oren anmaki. Cautions for Taegeuk Sajang 4th part, taking a closer look. Please keep in mind that it is very important to quickly connect the 3 consecutive moves when going from anmaki to double jirigi. We will now practice the moves of Taegeuk Sajang 4th part in succession slowly while watching the video. This concludes the training for Taegeuk Sajang. We will take another look at all the moves and master pumse. We have looked at the key moves of Taegeuk Sajang and provided thorough explanations for each move and things to watch out for. Congratulations on your advancing to the intermediate level of Taekwondo. We urge you to continue your efforts to improve your body's sense of balance. We'll see you again in the Taegeuk Ojang video. Thanks for watching.